Is this a training pit?
It is. I'm Lirake. I run this training pit for the Desert Clan. Only a few Outlanders have ever made it out this far west. But from what I've heard, you're a pretty good fighter. Anyway, if you've been to another clan's training pit, then you must know the drill. Same rules apply here. You can train or take on a challenge. Only your spear and a practice bow are allowed in the pit. Complete all of my challenges, and you can spar with me.
And when I beat you, I'll earn a mark?
If. And yes. A token of victory to present to the Enduring.
Who is this Enduring exactly? All I've heard is that they're the best trainer amongst the Tenakth.
Earn 3 marks, then you'll see. Attacks. You can also chain combinations. Here's something different. I want you to practice using aerial slash to chain into top. Good job! If you... Pretty sure I'll have a bruise to remember it by. Here. A mark as promised.
Thanks. One down, I guess?
Go to the training pits in the Bulwark and Thornmarsh. Earn their marks. Then you can challenge the Enduring. Few have ever done so, but I think you might have a shot. And if you want to train more or take on another challenge, let me know. The pit will always welcome you.
Another time, Lirake.
Very well, then.
Aloy, you're back. How's the search going?
Still working on it. I should let you get back to Zoe.
Not gonna complain about that.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Okay, data module's in.
Excellent choice.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hey, Gaia. Me again.
Aloy. What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. Sounds promising. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, she appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel, it used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. The facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with We exchanged greetings. It was the first of many listening to her stories.
Your friend?
Yes, though I am glad she made it home.
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia. So, the greatest all working to build the terraforming system while... What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotation. Resources and technology were within a month of the project's conception. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend. She said it was important to experience to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
I'll be off.
Farewell.
Drink.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mom.
Sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then. I'm trying, Varl. Her in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the Proving Lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads.
cells? Huh.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. Oh. Aloy. Hey, I'm fine. And look, forget it. So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred,
And?
it looks like it's been modifying, increasing in size and complexity.
Okay, well... So have you been
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but
Yeah.
I didn't expect.
That's all thanks to... She believed Gaia had to care.
I know. Emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create.
Yeah. That's...
Good. There it is.
Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine. How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, how does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their
From the looks of it,
Yeah, well,
just... I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind up.
You should try playing Katalo.
Oh, sure, Tanakh.
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said. And
Maybe another. You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought maybe I could, not much like images. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows.
It seems like...
Make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I should get going.
Back to reading.
Hey.
Of course.
You brought up Rost before. He was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. When Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. What I'm doing now... The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about what she would have become if she had... It hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter.
I know.
Fair enough.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to... Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating...
Another reason we have to stop. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, this world looked like when I thought it was strange, but a lot has changed since... Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I know now.
The change is hard. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years.
To live on for so long.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding.
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe...
I don't know.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing...
Maybe. I should get back out.
We'll be here.
Aloy.
Hey.
I am well. But Varl told me Beta's having a hard time. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not...
A tree won't bear fruit in a day.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training...
I've been told.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of He called the Utaru Leaf, laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fight. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly... Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be...
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm?
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering...
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. But she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's
I'd like to see her.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the ant. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Even as holograms. At least I can find as inspiration for her. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions. A museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for... like you've done here, for us. Maybe one day, more people will be able to use this place to...
That sounds... The Zeniths did a number on Beta.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of... I've never heard of anything so... To deny our dying bodies to the Earth. It's...
I should get going.
Good luck.
Oh, this snow's coming down heavy.
I see you, champion. Sit. I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning. Ground made of metal?
If you walk by,
Might be a
you'll miss
cauldron.
out on a good trade.
of... There's machine overrides.
Next time, perhaps you... Purchase.
Don't let the pretty landscape deadly out here.
I could try to line up the Vista Point image again. I should be within range. Frost won't help here. The machine was born for the cold. Been spotted. With this machine for now.
May Regala's campaign grow swift end.
I offer
Regala
you an
is
honorable
honor and
trade.
strength.
You know my stock. Return when you need it.
May your blade be bright. Guided by the pen.
Frost ammo could help here. Looks like Tanath rebels have taken over these ruins. What are they doing here?
Got her now! Keep shooting! She's hit! Don't let her escape! Hold! You won't get away with that!
Still in this fight.
We were too slow! She's gone!
That was close. This place looks like some sort of dig site. If I want to figure out what's going on here, I need to find whoever's in charge.
Red Dog! It's the Outlander Aloy! We found her! No! I wanted to hunt her down! Firing now! Start searching! Got her! Big mistake! Taking my shot! I lost the hostile!
There! You see?
Target her!
Oh! That'll cost you!
Oh no! I no longer have eyes on her! Yeah! We'll have to search. No rest until she's dead. So, start looking for her. We work together, and we can find her. Let's get going. Keep your eyes open. The Outlander returned.
Don't have enough stamina yet.
You think we can find her? We have to find her. She's around here. Let's find her. Is this the best area? We have to find her. You got anything? It could be anywhere. I can't see you. Where are you? I asked you where you are. I knew it. I'll touch them. You're on target. You gotta help them. down.
An ancient key. I wonder what it opens. I'll grab this now. Bunker. Is this what they were trying to get to? The door looks locked. Maybe this key I found will open it. Let's see what these rebels are so intent on protecting.
We're ready for you! You think we can get her next time?
So we're doing this.
You're back on you! Raise the alarm! Blade at the ready! Get ready for her! Fall out! I'll get her!
some sort of storage facility. Chill air is prickling my lungs.
Loyal to Noct, hear me. I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember that our allies are responsible for providing the machines that we shall ride to glory. The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning. Will that be sufficient?
Yeah, that should prevent your people from butting heads with mine. You have my thanks, Regala.
May our pact lead to victory.
So Regala's not working alone. These sons of Prometheus gave her the ability to override machines. These scrolls, they're filled with weapon schematics. Different versions of the same thing. None of them complete. So the sons of Prometheus were trying to build weapons based on ancient technology. They must have helped Silence make the one that killed that Zenith. Or whatever it is. It uses these power cells. But it doesn't look like they figured it out. Yet. If I destabilize that cell, the explosion would start a chain reaction and take the bunker with it. No bunker, no power cells, no new weapons. I only have a few seconds to get out of here before this blows. Time to run! I don't think these guys will be making any scary new weapons now. The rebels have been digging up old world scrap. For what? Should keep an eye out for more of these rebel camps. Stop them from stirring up trouble. I need to find out more about these sons of Prometheus. Stop them from helping the rebels slaughter their own people. Not to mention the Karja. Fire won't do much. For the next fight. Should try something other than fire. Feel the ground tremble beneath that mountain of a machine. Throw this in my stash later. Wow. Frost ammo would work.
May your blade be bright. Had a good run at the hunting ground.
Outlanders. May I have a word?
This is your opportunity to... Buy fine goods, Outlander.
I hear she stopped a war in the East.
Clearly.